Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? There's an ex-Putin general who is saying that if things don't change, Russia and the United Kingdom could be heading for the last war of mankind. What? According to reports out of the UK, this former Russian general warned that the United Kingdom and Moscow are headed for the last war in mankind history over the poisoned spy episode. Matter of fact, Evgeny Buzinski, and I'm not going to try it twice, who served in the Russian military for more than 40 years, said that the dispute between Britain and Putin was creating a situation worse than the Cold War. Brushinsky told the BBC that the expelling of diplomats by both countries over the poisoning of Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia in Salisbury, England, could lead to war. Brushinsky said that Britain and Russia were headed for a real war. I just don't think so. I know this guy's an ex-general of Russia. He said worse than a Cold War, a real war. Well, he said, quote, "It will be the last war in history of mankind." Now, if he's talking about a war between Russia and the West, which of course would start maybe with the UK and then expand, or maybe Russia and Europeans go into war, this wouldn't be good, folks, as we all know. Now, Skripal, the spy, former Russian spy, and his daughter have been in the hospital since they ingested this deadly nerve agent in Salisbury, England, back on March the 4th. Been almost a month. Russia's embassy in London has demanded to see Yulia as her condition has improved, and Brzezinski was asked if the poisoning of the Russian spy could lead directly to war. He responded, not the Salisbury poisoning, but the pressure. According to reports, the United States is saying that the pressure will continue. What is that going to achieve? He said. You're going to achieve regime change. It is useless. You don't know Russians. The more pressure there is, the more the society is concentrated around the president, the more they will rally around Putin. And he warned that the disagreement was only going to escalate further. You expel diplomats, we expel diplomats, you further expel. What's the next step? Is it a breach of the diplomatic relations? And so, actually, Russia is just around the corner. Russia is a very dangerous thing to continue to do this. Vladimir Putin won the Russian election last month by a landslide to give him a record fifth term as president. And former UK ambassador to Moscow, Sir Tony Brenton, said that Brzezinski comments were a relatively mainstream view in Russia. Speaking to the BBC, Sir Tony said, "What we have is not a Putin problem. What we have is a Russia problem." Now, Russia has denied any involvement in the poisoning of the spy and his daughter. And Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, has said that Skripal poisoning was in the UK's interest and accused the West of playing children's games. He argued that Moscow had no reason to attack the spy, a former MI6 double agent released in 2010 in a spy swap. He claimed that the poisoning could also be advantageous to the British government, who find themselves in a difficult situation, having failed to fulfill their promises to the voters over the Brexit. And around 150 Russian diplomats have been expelled from 25 countries, including 23 of the diplomats from the United Kingdom, since the poisoning in the last month. Yesterday, it was revealed that the spy was given 150,000 pounds in a secret bank account days before the Salisbury poisoning. So that doesn't mean the guy took the money to get poisoned. We know that. And those transfer of funds could have easily been for other information. We don't know. But certainly what we're hearing here is this, that this is not a battle between Putin and the West. This is a confrontation beginning to build between Russia and the West. They will defend their president, and by doing that, they feel they're defending Russia. So this is not good. This needs to calm down. This really, really, really needs to calm down. Let's just wait and see how it plays out. I don't believe it's the final battle of mankind. That's not biblically scriptural. But could it turn into a World War III? Well, that's always possible. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days where there would be wars and rumors of wars. And that's exactly what we're seeing taking place right before our very eyes. I'll be back with more current world events. Calm down, everybody! Including everybody. Get some coffee. Calm down. Give your life to Jesus Christ. He's coming soon. Are you ready? Are you awake? Are you serious?